few exceptions when certain documents, which are usually not that bulky, will be given during the testimony of the witness, or sometimes even a day or so before the witness testifies. So when you refer to documents that you did not have, what exactly are you referring to? Because it can't be the bundles that the witness would ordinarily have received before coming to testify here.
Commissioners, the documents that I'm referring to, as I was informed by Mr. Malachi, these are the documents which the commission referred to, which were in possession of the commission at the time when he was giving testimony previously. And just to make sure that I understand correctly, I wrote an email, Commissioners, it was the 13th of April, where I was very clear to say, I am requesting, among other things which I've indicated in the email, I requested the commission to furnish the documents which I am talking about and which we were not in possession of. I consulted with Mr. Malachi, and it could transpire, Commissioners, that indeed he was not in possession. I'm specifically referring to those that he was being referred to when he was giving testimony. It was the 13th of April. Of course, Commissioner, there's quite a lot which transpired after that, because soon after I have communicated through that email, Mr. Malachi received a confirmation from this commission to say, we have allowed you to have access to your workplace, because one of the issues, and which was quite making things difficult for him to give proper answers, that he was not getting the documents that he needed from his workplace. We are all aware, Commissioners, is on suspension and is currently undergoing a disciplinary process there. And I must safely indicate, Commissioners, that after noting the permission that he was granted to go to his workplace, he obtained whatever documents that he could. Though he had some predicaments, and I think it's fair that I must indicate this, because when Mr. Malachi is in management, and all along he's been working through the assistance, especially when it comes to admin issues, because it's a question of throwing some emails, some of which were not specifically written by him, but from his instructions while he was still in active service at work. But I was astonished to learn that the people that are supposed to help him are being threatened to be charged. But anyway,
what we have always said to witnesses, I'm not sure if we said it to Mr. Malachi, but I would be surprised if we didn't, is that if a witness wants information from their employer and they encounter difficulties, they must seek the assistance of the evidence leaders, and that there's no way that they will not get whatever it is they are looking for.
Commissioners, I'm taking that point. It's quite valid and it's reasonable. What I'm indicating, it's within that short period of time. The 14th of April, Commissioners, was on Tuesday. And then I advised him to say, okay, much as you are having challenges, but at least you've got access.
Tuesday, the other week.
Yes, that other week. I said, as much as you are having challenges.
And from then, or before then.
Yes.
Or shortly before then, yes. Mr. Malachi would have had the documents that, or at least the bulk of them, that were used during his testimony, or not?
No. From my understanding, as I consulted with him, he was not in possession of that. He only
on the day of testifying?
No, except being referred on that time, but he never went back with the hard copies or the document of that sort. He was only, as I was informed by him, Commissioner, he was only referred to those documents, and it ended to that. That's why I wrote an email after having a consultation with him to say, furnish us with those documentation, as it pleases, Commissioner.